We're going over today's lesson is 7.2, multiply with 5 and 10. Let's go over our objective. Mirror on. I can multiply with 5 and 10. Mirror off. Let's go ahead and start with our read, draw, write. Let's go ahead and read the problem first. So Marcel is making 6 doll-sized banjos. He needs 5 strings for each banjo. How many strings does he need? So we're figuring out how many strings he needs. So I already read it. If we look up it's here, it says, how many banjos is Marcel making? So I know he's making 6 banjos. The next one is asking me how many strings does each banjo need? It says 5 strings. So one thing that we could do, boys and girls, we can draw equal groups. So I know I have 6 banjos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each one has 5 strings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from here we can also skip count. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we see that he might need 30 strings. Another way is we can just skip count until we get 6 numbers. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Or we could just multiply 6 times 5, which equals to 30. So we know Marcel needs 30 strings. We drew that right there, and we wrote our sentence over here. Now another way to do it, boys and girls, is by using a number line. So right here, it says each string is 10 inches long. So we know that each string is 10 inches long. Let's go ahead and do a redraw, right? How many inches of string will Marcel need for each banjo? So right here it tells me think. 1 jump equals 10 inches. 1 jump also means 1 string. So 1 string equals 10 inches. And right here we said that he needed 30 strings. That's how many he needs. But let me look at my question correctly. It's asking me how many inches of string will Marcel use for each banjo. So each is the key word here. I'm only looking for 1 banjo. And in 1 banjo, I know he needs 5 strings. So let me go ahead and figure that out by skip counting. Now if you look over here, we need to do 5 hops because we have 5 strings of 10 inches. So this is 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, 4 hops, 5 hops. So we landed on 50. He's going to need 50 inches for each banjo. Now let's go ahead and do it our other way, which is skip counting. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So we know 5 times 10 equals 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 are multiples of 10, boys and girls. So Marcel will use 50 inches of string for each banjo. A multiple of 10 is any product that has 10 as one of its factors. Ooh, on this next one, on number 1, On this next one, on number 1, question's asking, how can you use this number line to find 8 times 5? So if I look down here at my number line, it says 1 hop of 4 equals 4. That's 1 hop right there of 4. But I know I need 8 hops of 5. So let's see, 1 hop of 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 hops of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 hops of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 hops of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hops of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 hops of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 hops of 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 hops of 5. So what I needed to do was, I know that I needed 8 hops of 5, which equals to 8 times 5, and that equals to 40. Now let's see if you guys can find 2, 3, 4, 5 by yourselves. Let's go ahead and try number 6 together. So let's do our turtle method. You know it has a cap and a flower. So 4 times 0, we know it's 0. 4 times 1 is 4. So 10 times 4 equals 40. Go ahead and do 7, 8, and 9 by yourselves. Let's do number 10 together. So I know that I have 3 groups, and in each group I have 5. So we have 3 there, and in each group we have 5. So 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Go ahead and do 11 by yourselves. We're going to do number 12 now. Now for this one, boys and girls, we're going to use this anchor chart for our multiplication strip diagram. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and write read, draw, write. So Marcel played 5 songs on the banjo. If each song lasted 8 minutes, how long did he play? So I already read it. I know I'm looking for how long he played. And he played 5 songs. So I know these right here represent his 5 songs. Because we have 1 song, 2 songs, 3, 4, and 5. So those are his 5 songs. So his 5 songs are already drawn. Now each song lasted 8 minutes. So in each little rectangle, I'm going to write 8 minutes for the minutes that each song lasted. Now, how am I going to find out how many minutes he played? So I know that another way of writing this is 5 times 8, and that equals to 40 minutes. So he played for 40 minutes. Go ahead and try 13 by yourselves. I'm going to do number 15 with you guys. It's a hot question and it's a multi-step. Let's go ahead and write a read, draw, write. So it says the orchestra has 5 violins and 3 guitars that need new strings. What's the total number of strings that need to be replaced? I already read it. I know that I'm looking for the total number of strings that need to be replaced. So first of all, I know I have 5 violins. So I'm going to draw my violins here on the side. So violins, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I know that I need 3 guitars that need new string. So the guitars, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. So now let's look over here at our table. It shows us the title, which is stringed instruments. Right here tells us which instrument and how many strings it needs. So I know that the guitar, boys and girls, needs 6 strings. So this guitar, each one needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that this is 3 times 6, and that would give me 18. Let's go on to the top one. I know that violins need 4 strings each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also like saying 5 times 4. If we skip count, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So 5 times 4 is 20. Now, am I done? No, because it's asking me for the total number of strings that need to be replaced. So now I need to do 20 plus 18. So I know 0 plus 8 is 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I'm going to write the strings that need to be replaced are 38. Go ahead and do 14, 16, 17, and 18. Don't forget to do 19, 20, 21, and 22.